Anytime, watch this, it is a human response that when you go through trouble to get by yourself. Many of us can understand what I'm saying. When you go through trouble, when you hear bad news, when you find yourself in a predicament you're not accustomed to, you find yourself getting by yourself. But I'm here to let you know that is why we need the church. God has made us for community. God has made us dependent on each other, that we can come by and see about each other. God has made us for community. And so people that say, I don't need nobody, and people that say, I don't need no relationship, all you're doing is talking like the devil, because all of us need somebody. And there are people that boast why they don't come to church. There are people that boast that I don't want to know nobody in church. I know enough people in church. But I'm here to let you know enough right now. But when the winds of life start blowing in your life, you're going to wish you knew more people than what you knew right now. I'm here to let you know that it is the church. We are dependent to come to church. It is a shame that we don't understand that we need each other. But in the church, there is where we find encouragement. I'm not saying that all of us always want to come to church, because I'm just going to be the first one to be honest. Sometimes I don't even want to come to church. Sometimes I'm disgusted and frustrated and don't want to come to church. But I come anyway because I know one thing. There's always somebody in the church that will give me encouragement before the day is out. There's always somebody that while I'm talking and I don't feel confident, somebody will raise their hand. There's always somebody that go ahead, preacher. There's always somebody that always come up and say, God, that had made a difference in my life. And all of a sudden it encourages me. And so when I'm feeling bad, instead of me staying at home, I drive even faster to come to the church. Everybody say, we need the church. As man begins, the world says you don't need to come to church. Everybody phony. Everybody is phony and doing their own thing. Let me share something with you. The person that said that is phony. All of us have sinned and come short of the glory of God. All of us have done wrong. That is not, but there is encouragement at the church. In California, the sequoia tree, the redwood, is an amazing tree. It's found in Southern California. In this sequoia tree, they live hundreds and even thousands of years. But sometimes the sequoia tree, once it gets at a certain place, it starts to fall. But in California, the rangers are given order not to pick up any fallen tree. I'm going somewhere. They fall, and they're asked not to pick up and destroy the fallen tree. Why? Because what they understand about the sequoia tree is that the sequoia tree, even though the top has fallen, there's still a strong root. But not only is there a strong root, but when it falls down, it has the ability to feed off the ones that are still standing. Just stay with me. I'm going somewhere. So when it falls, what it does, it rolls over to the ones that's still standing, and it gets life from the ones that's still standing. What are you trying to say, preacher? Sometime when we come to church, we may have fallen, but there's somebody that's standing up that will help us and lift us up and bring us back to life. That only happens in the church. In the church. That's why I come. If everybody here was against me and we was fighting, guess what? I wouldn't come here. I would go somewhere where I can be celebrated. I would never go nowhere where ain't nobody gonna celebrate me. If you was just tolerating me, you wouldn't have to do that anymore. Don't ever go nowhere where people tolerate you. Go to places where they celebrate you, so that when you are going through, they can pick you up. There's been many of you that have said, Reverend, you don't look good. You all right? I want you to do that. That lets me know that people are concerned about me. When I see people that look like they're sad, I go, hey, you all right? Get your face together. Or is there something wrong? Why? Because I don't want to see anybody down. That's why we come to church. We don't come to church to talk about nobody. We come to church to lift people up.